Hey, so anybody else watching this? This video is me recording it for myself for future me. I'm going to look back in December of 2026 at this video and evaluate, did I actually push myself to what I know I could do and who I'm trying to be? So this video is mostly just going to be me rambling to myself. Again, appreciate you checking it out if that's what your vibe is. If not, no worries. But yeah, that's what to expect with this video. All right, man. So as we look forward to 2026, you've got some massive fitness goals here, right? You're doing 2 half marathons already as I record this on January 1st. First one, April, you're doing the Nashville Half Marathon with Andy and the homies. Like, what is wrong with you? You're doing the thing, which is great, right? You're out there, you're running, you're killing it. But then you're turning around 30 days later, going to Denver to do another half marathon at elevation. That's a Spartan race. And that's going to suck. I want you to, future you, I want you to know that. When you look back on this, I hope you look back on it fondly. But yeah, man, you've done good. Really embracing the suck of just getting out and doing the shit. You know, running, it's miserable. Anybody that says they run for fun, they're lying. That's kind of my belief on that. But you got some work to do, man. You really got to start hitting that core. You know, get that core, get those workouts in. You put them on your calendar all the time, but you don't do them. Why is that? You need to do them. So I really got to get on that. And, you know, keep hitting the strength training. I know you're happier than you were, you know, when you started this a couple months ago prior to recording this. But you still got some work to do, you know. You got to chase those gains, get those guns. That sounded so dumb. But, nah, man, you're doing it. You're killing it. Keep doing it. All right, so creative. You wanted 2026 to be the year of your creator arc, your villain arc, whatever you want to call it. You got to put in the constant work. You got to do some daily outputs, and you got to tell a lot more people no for things. You're fortunate to have the problem of good friends that want to hang out and do things with you, but you got to balance that against moving the things you want to do forward because you've got so many of them. So make your plan, execute it. Meet with people, like balance it. You know, you're good at the balancing and the calendaring. Like, do the thing. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be a theme in this video, is me saying do the thing a lot. So business, you did good last year. You know, you got some clients in, you did some photography work, you killed it. But now it's 2026. You got to level it up. I know, you know, kind of looking from some things you'd written down here as I reference back to this book. You had some lofty goals, which is a good problem to have, right? Because you got to have something worth fighting for. You got to find a way to start executing. You got to find people, you got to meet them, convert them to clients, but still deliver that high value experience that you know you're all about. So keep hitting it, but also explore new areas. You know, I know as I'm recording this and talking to myself, I'm trying to do a photography new beginner training session. You do a couple of those in January. You know, I think you've got a lot of potential in that. So you're going to go in there, you're going to hit it, but keep grinding, man. Like, reach out, connect people, make friends, and you'll do good. I believe in you. You know, as you talk about growth, you are probably one of the biggest offenders of buying books and not reading them, which is, it's valid. You know, I got to call myself out on that. But you've got some good books to read. You've got, you know, these 3 are kind of ones you've wanted to start with. Unreasonable hospitality. You know, you do believe in a hospitality-ish experience, right? You want to give people the value, what they pay for, and repeat, right? You know it's not just transactional. You got to deliver a proper experience. The let them theory. You know, people are going to do things, and let them. Doesn't always require your input. And then last one, you bought simple path to wealth. You know, wealth. You want to make money, you've got some lofty goals, which you're going to touch on in a second as you're talking about this. But yeah, embrace the books, do the things, because you also bought Millionaire Fastlane. You're really trying to level up, reach a point of freedom. You know, you'll have to define what that means, but you will. You bought this book off the recommendation of Ali Abdaal. And then next one you had was $1 Million Weekend. Again, you've got some great plans. You're going to make the moves. You're going to do the things. So keep doing what you're doing. And also you need to actually finish reading Feel Good Productivity from Ali Abdaal. So do the things, man. Like you're gonna read, you're gonna do a lot, but also apply the things. Don't just read for the sake of reading, right? That's what like fun stories are for. So do that. You're gonna read a lot. You're gonna appreciate it, but also journaling. You've done it some, not the most consistent. Calling ourselves out here, but yeah, it's okay just to do a brain dump, put your thoughts out there. So keep doing that as I throw stuff. And habit tracking. You've got lofty goals for so many things you want to do. You got to lock in. You got to respect the calendar, respect the time slots, get your diet locked in, get your sleep locked in, and just maintain that consistency. You got to hit it. And calling back to creative real quick, you've got your newsletter dropped today, so that's exciting. You got 52 more weeks of writing you got to do, man. So again, embrace it, keep it up. You're on to great things. All right, relationships. As you're recording this, you do know you want stronger, community, but you also want to get out and meet that special someone, right? So try to do more things every week that you can. I know I just said, hey, you've got a crazy calendar. Well, you're adding to it, right? You gotta maintain those strong relationships, make new ones. So get some weekly outings going as much as you can. But the flip side of that is get out and do things solo, right? Get out, meet people on your own, go to random events, meetups, whatever strikes your fancy, right? You can do things there and just get out, make friends, try to get back into the dating world a bit more and just embrace life. You're in a good spot, so keep going. So as you talk about your financial goals, you've got, as you're recording this, 3 big ones on this list in front of me: savings, investments, and budgeting. Savings, you've got a rather ambitious list of things you want to do there, but you also want to protect yourself from the future because anything can happen. So really got to be consistent on that savings train. You know you can do it. You've got the freaking budget to do it. You just have to do the thing. So keep up with that. Investments, there's kind of 2 sides here. You're investing in yourself, to give yourself the knowledge, the side hustle, the creative. It's going to potentially leverage into bigger and better things. So keep those investments going because those are going to be high ROI things. But also consistently invest in your investments, man. You've got your accounts, you know what you got to do. You just got to keep hitting it. Keep going. You're on a good path. This might be the year of, breaking the big 150 barrier. So something to look forward to. Which you've already talked about budgeting. You've got the budget, man. Follow the budget. Stop deviating unless you have to. Save that for emergencies and stuff. Travel, you've got an ambitious list of trips you're going to do this year. You're going to Colorado in March. See your homies get married, which is going to be amazing. You're going to have so much fun with that. You're going to Omaha in 9 days. Yeah, 9 days. Go see another friend you haven't seen in a couple years. That's going to be fun. You're going back to Colorado again with all your friends to run your Spartan. You've got a crew coming out with you. That'll be a blast. You got to figure out when you go to New Mexico, though. Go see the fam, the friends there. Get out with them. You're invited to Thailand by the homie Steve. Go train Muay Thai for a week or 2. Get out there. Dude, that'll be wild. Do that. You want to go to Ireland. You've got some friends wanting to go to Ireland. Do a fun little event out there. Make it happen, right? It's a friend you've traveled with quite a bit. You guys have fun together. Go do the thing. That'll be great. Then the big trip you want for yourself is Argentina. You want to do a big solo trip to South America and practice your Spanish. Your Spanish is kind of elementary as you're recording this, but put it on the calendar, man. Make it real. Get those trips planned and get out there. All right, so summarizing, talking to myself here, you're about to be busy as hell, which is okay. Embrace it. Respect your calendar. Do the things. But ultimately, man, just get shit done. You got to move things forward. Don't chase perfection when good enough will do. But at the same size, don't compromise. Don't sell yourself short. Don't deliver subpar results. And ultimately, you want to push yourself and surround yourself with winners. You're fortunate to have several in your life now. Go get more of them. It's like Pokemon. You got to collect them all, right? So that was my message to December 2026 me. I'm excited to kind of reflect back on it and see what I did or did not do.